beautiful people. We're in the shroud cloud. I feel like I'm in safe from mosquito heaven. This is my bed. I don't think I've ever done a reading from the bed. But I just thought I was going to do one outside with the lights on, and there were things flying around. And I just thought, just go and get yourself comfortable. Lighting's a bit weird. It's being filtered through the shroud. And it's to stop the mosquitoes biting me. Not that I haven't seen any mosquitoes. But I just thought, oh, who's this? Wassail, dark fire dragon. Wassail, holly. Wow, salty sea shanty time. I need to learn one. I only know what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Wassail, rebel star now. Wassail, leave. So, it works better when there's a little bit of something there. Maybe I need to pull you a bit nearer. Oh, I like that little bit of light that came through that diamond at the back. I don't know how that worked. So, we're going to do sound healings because I've got my Liffruma deck behind me, so that the energy of the deck informs what we're doing. Maybe I need to move back. Who have we got there? Wassail, Marianne from Portugal. Yeah, maybe it is what you need for a good night's sleep. I need a good night's sleep. I was up really late last night. There's oh look, we got that little bit of light coming through. I like that. We'll leave it just there. And we sat around a fire pit and we stayed up very, very late. But the smoke followed me. Everywhere I went, it followed me. And so I didn't go to bed until midnight. I never stay up that late. I'm usually in bed by 8:30. So I thought, I've been all over the place today. I've been in the sea, and that was beautiful. The sea had a nice little chat with me, and it was very interesting. So the sea said to me that the reason I couldn't really go in the sea as much as I wanted to for the last 2 years was because Wassail Para Marduk was because when I go in the sea, I just download and release everything to the cosmic lagoon. And the sea said, to get the deck done, I had to not be able to release all those energies that have worked their way into the cards, which I thought was really interesting. And so I was allowed back today. And also here, they have quite a lot of cloudy days. So it means that the sea is the most beautiful warm temperature, but there's no sunshine coming down, burning me. So just to explain for those that weren't here earlier, this is the shroud cloud. It's my mosquito net. It's where I have to sleep so that I don't get bitten. Not that I do get bitten very often. So just want to say, there's 15 of you here, 3 thumbs up. Push the ups, or I don't get noticed. And I need to be noticed. We've got a deck to release. Very, 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 very soon. That's it, it's gone to 4. We're getting there. Wassail Tracy J. I wonder whether that's darker. Let's put it back up there. I like it when I go back. It's like Liffruma light. Who's that? What's that name? Wassail Nancy Ott. So, what we're going to do, you have a mosquito magnet. I used to have a little padlock, and it was solar charging while you wore it on your backpack. And then at night you turned it on and it made a little tiny noise, because it's only of the male mosquito, because it's only the female mosquitoes that bite you for the blood as they're getting ready to reproduce. But it means that they don't like to hang around the noise of the males, but it only works if it's the particular breed for the area that you're in. And actually, the thing is, I could hear it, and that used to drive me mad. So turned it off and gave it away. There's some people that went on a trip to Bali. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I just seriously feel like I'm in some kind of weird heaven. I'm in heaven. Now it's gone dark. What's going on? Light, heaven. You got to have the shadows to have the light. Yeah, I have a friend, and when we used to go walking, she'd come back and all of her ankles would be chewed up, and there was nothing for me. Wassail, Jessica. I need more light. That's better. So, is there any particular maybe part of the body that we should look at, or should we just go through the Alchemy of Astrology deck and find the first sound healing note? Like, look, there we go. It says, look at the moon. Look at the third eye. And what are these two? Eris and Trine. So this has got something to do with ensuing. Yeah, it's a bit blanket thoughts. So we've also got ensuing a trining, the moon trining Eris. So there's a sense within that of trying to build a greater sense of ease and comfort around issues that enrage us. So maybe we all need to just begin with a lovely intuitive A. So I'm going to give a sound a timestamp. It's a bit hot in here. I don't know what's going to happen when I start singing, because that always gives me additional heat. I haven't been warm all day. I've been comfortable, but all of a sudden I'm like really hot. I'm actually getting a bit of a sweat on. So let's make that 8 minutes for A, which is the third eye, and the moon. So let's find an A. Oh no, before we do that, I was going to take some. This is so difficult. I was going to take the raw runes. The real ones are behind me. I can't use them yet. Obviously, I've been using them every day, all day, to just adore the deck. And they do have the most amazing energy and messages. I in a way that I couldn't anticipate. They just lay down together. Actually, they lie down together. They don't lay, they lie. Chickens lay eggs. Cards lie. You can lay your cards on the table. But anyway, yeah, the raw runes. I know. It's so hard. At one point, Eve, I sat there and I thought, I don't know that I can't go back. I can't go back to tarot cards at the moment, because truthfully, the messages coming out of the Liffruma Healing Oracle deck have just been incredible. And it's such a privilege at the moment to have the only deck, even though it's a tester and we've made a few changes and it doesn't yet have, the deck I have doesn't have the plastic coating to protect it properly, or whatever the coating is made from, silicone, I don't know. I'm not there at that part with the printer. But I do have the only copy. There are more that kind of arrived today. And Kathy is very busy, having picked them up, organising the packaging and things. So it's all very beautiful. They are coming. I need Rob and Reem and Patrick to have a little time with the cards before we do the launch. But it's coming. It's coming. I've also still got to build a web page so that you can all pre-order them. So what else about this third eye and Eris? See, I've just talked for 2.5 minutes over what's meant to be a healing. So, Wassail, Kathy, you must have heard me talking about you. Were your ears burning? Oh, so what have we got? I just told everyone that you're fiddling with the new decks, Kathy. So we've got this card here, the Gathering. It's just you should see it with artwork. It's gorgeous colours. If only I could show you, but I must show restraint. But you sent me something on WhatsApp. Is it just going to be something I can't show anyone else? Oh my goodness, how gorgeous. I'm so sorry I can't show you people. That's gorgeous, Kathy. Well done. So yeah, look, we're doing a sound healing. We're not talking about the deck, we are. So there is a channel opening. There is an energy coming in from the moon that's trining Eris. So it's dealing with bringing an ease to anxiety, bringing an ease to worries. It's a wonderful frequency to be having. But this opening channel is being followed by this notion of resistance, unwiller. And there's something within this which is, when we sing, when we do this sound in a minute, you're going to have to challenge yourself to open to the transformative frequencies, the easing. And this is like the Gununga gap. If you put these back together, they are the seed void. But this is when it opens to bring down some kind of new energy. We see it's gone dark again. We need the heavenly shroud light. Wassail, David. So, this is a chance to review something in your existence. And it's followed with waken, wakan, waking up. The energy of waking up from, I want to say, like a dream trance stance. This is the energy of Odin hanging from the tree. He sacrificed his eye, his third eye. So he sacrificed his third eye so that he can gain wisdom from Mimir's well. He drinks from the well, he hangs upside down, and he waits for information. And I always get the feeling that Odin didn't quite hang around for long enough. I think he got impatient. Odin's always up for the tricks. He wants all the magic, but he's always seeking more and more wisdom and power. And yet, after he's hung from that tree, throughout the rest of his journey, he's still looking for more wisdom, as if he didn't get it all. So there's something here of that same energy, almost like not hearing a moon message, a download energy, a frequency of healing of the third eye, an intuitive frequency, because you're being, usually there's an anxiety within you, a chaos within you that doesn't allow the message through. So when we settle on this, I really want you to breathe deeply from your stomach, pushing your stomach out as you breathe in and returning it as you breathe out. So you're going to be breathing out from the stomach and then up from the chest. And as you release them, so you're bringing your stomach out, then the chest, and then together. So that you can actually calm your body and hear the new message that's coming in. Now, the last two cards, fascinating. We have unwardness. Now, unwardness, cool, you got your headphones. It does work better with headphones or a big fat sound system. And you have to park yourself and your body right in front of the speaker. With the headphones though, don't put them up too loud. I think there's something about this where you need to really calm your engine. I'm so hot, people. So, this present gateway, the Dandi, this is the hardest of all the gateways to walk into because you've got to disengage the past and you've got to trust in the future to walk in the now, to action your future now. So we're going to do this, and then I want you all, we'll give you a little bit of time to just maybe jot down anything that came to you, because look, we have something coming through the present from the limitless potential. The channel will open, okay? So warm. I've lost my whistle. I'm going to have a sip of water first. I have to bring everything into the shroud cloud because it's all tucked in so that the little mosquitoes can't find me. There it is. Wassail Margaret Hughes. So let's go with the third eye. A, the moon. So remember, deep breaths from the belly, pushing out, chest lifting, and then dropping them both back together. Oh, God. Losing track of the notes. Shh. Gonna take these off for a minute. I can't watch what you're saying, so I can't see. At the end there, I was getting this sense that of understanding something, knowing something, and being unable to voice the thing you know, being frightened by some kind of knowledge, truth, something that brings you this kind of wobbling, eris, undercurrent of wanting to kind of do an outburst and burst forth. So, what are you all saying? So warm in here. Let me pick you up so that I can have a little look at what you're saying. I like the play of light at the back here. Okay, so you're looking up towards the sky. Wassail minty. Wassail blue Jean Natalie. Wassail Steph. It's warm in here. Just watching what you're saying, then we're going to go back to the sound healing in a sec. Just seeing if anyone else has got any sensations of what they got coming through. Especially that wobbling anxiety about expressing some knowledge to somebody. That's good, feel solid in it. I think you're bursting with the Liffruma though, Kathy. Right, now let's go back. I feel like I've got to weirdly, because I can see Pluto over there. So at the moment that would be a moon in Capricorn. Oh, hang on, now people are writing. Felt like being underwater. Well, that's emotions with the moon. Oops. A drop of sea energy. See, now that's interesting, just because I've been in the sea today for the first time in a very, very long time. So I need to join the spine to this note. Somehow that's going to deliver the energy. So let's move between A and D flat, which is C sharp. So it's a nice major third. We're going to go between those two notes and see how that affects the sounds that we're feeling. So we need an E as well. So there's something about the E solar plexus that's about bringing in an energy of joy. Let's go to the C sharp. I'm going to do another little melody thing. Now that's interesting. Right, sorry people. It's a melody I do all the time, but because we've been settling on the A, I'm dropping straight to the A instead of the A sharp. So I want to do spine and nervous system. Let's just do the spine and nervous system, and then we're going to add the A. Now it will sound a little bit sad, but when it goes down to the A, you've got to push your joy forwards. So spine, nervous system, which is Chiron in Aries, Eris in Aries, there's something weird going on, people. Like I can't, that willful resistance. So we're going to do the little cosmic lullaby melody just to make the A very, very stable and to wire it in. So it's going to go from here to the top of the head, back down again. Okay, so let's just stabilize the A in the. We need to flatten it slightly to get it into the bodies. Close your eyes, see through this one. So, let's put these cards back. And let's move on and see where it next wants to guide us. Oh, I'm so warm. Let's go to the Alchemy of Astrology. This will be the next deck. Yeah, it's always a lot of work, Eve. I did 2 sound healings the other day in Guayaquil for someone who's a subscriber who lives there and his mum, and it was fabulous fun. I would open the door, but then all the mosquitoes will come in. Elephant singing, trunks raised. Well, do you know what's interesting about that? My name, Wassail, in German, means the trunk of an elephant. So look, I've got essence, retuning our very essence. And this is reminding me of Neptune, which it always does. When it wants me to sing really high and I'm not in the mood for it. So this is E flat. The bell of Neptune. Oh, Ganesh. So, we're going to be going to Ancestral Blood Echoes, but I think it's about separating ourselves from, I want to say, energies woven into your essence through the passage of time by family, where they assume we are certain things. Andrew Wassail, and thank you. So, cool, beautiful ocean on me. Cool, beautiful ocean on me. I am not red hot. I'm in the shroud cloud. Neptune is in Pisces. I see that I'm boiling. This has got the energy of something about like an inheritance that was missed. And it's interesting that they're saying the inheritance is yourself. You are your own inheritance. So you may say, I inherited my mother's side of the family or my father's side of the family. And actually, the point in that exercise is that what you're missing is your true original birthright, your inheritance, which is to stand in your own truth. And it's time to kind of turn up the heat. Yeah, they did that. Turn up the heat and then just literally boil dry the pan. Boil the bowl dry of all the nonsense that doesn't belong to you. So, I'm also getting an energy which is we, I, all sorts of different people. When we talk about ancestral stories, we tend to think about all of the traumatic stuff. And somewhere in this meditation, sound healing, there's a treasure something from the seabed, very Iran territory. But it's like there's also beautiful, special, and magical blood echoes. But they're being covered in the shroud. They're being covered in the shroud, the mist, in the shroud cloud. So you're seeking in this meditation, oh, look, it just landed there. Water. This really is going inside the cosmic lagoon. I started calling the ocean Liffruma and lagoon today because it feels like it's a different frequency. I need to put my glasses on to read what you're saying. Oh, Wassail, Cheney, Wassail, Kirsty. I'm assuming you're there because someone else is saying your name. So, there's emotional truth within this sound healing that's an ancestral blood echo of great beauty that gets overlooked within family history. Oh, looky. Pallas Athena. Pallas Athena births herself from Jupiter's skull, fully formed. That's what your essence is, to become yourself fully emotionally formed. So boiling off all the old blood frequencies that serve nothing and seeking the truth of a treasure chest at the bottom of the cosmic lagoon, the Liffruma ocean, and becoming a fully formed self-protector by standing in your energy. And what is that energy? Ooh, it's a little bit of love. And then it's followed by Pisces. Neptune in Pisces. So Pisces is to both let go of the past, house 12, releasing, but also empowering you with what's left. Almost like you boil the whole bowl of all those clouded old emotions away, and then at the bottom of the bowl, you can't see it. Hang on, I've got a wind up torch because it's very dark here. I'll wind the torch up. I didn't put a timestamp for this one, but never mind. That should be enough just to light up what's at the bottom of the bowl. Maybe. I only got it out of my bag just now. Why is it not working? I haven't used this torch for about a year, but it should still work. It probably just needs a bit more. Hooray! So, what's at the bottom of your bowl when you boil everything away? It's gone out again. We're going to get there, we're going to get there, we're going to get there. It's exciting. What's there? A picture of your true self. Yeah, it's fading again. We're kind of getting there, we're kind of getting there. And then it has Moon in Virgo. What's going on? What are you not supposed to know? So, trusting in the flow, but it's life trimming. So getting rid of all the old ancestral blood echoes so that you can see deep inside the Liffrumic ocean as to what is at the bottom on the seabed, a treasure of love. Now, that love could be for a family member, it could be for yourself. The point is, it's kind of playful. It's coming up, I want to say, giggling and bubbling with the water. So let's get some runes on it before we sing it. Let's Get some runes, get some runes. Oh, that's a lot. I love this deck. Unbind Yourself, Wendhorn at the bottom. So the first one that came out is the U, the sacral. So I think really we're looking at this energy is self-love. You got to shoot yourself with that arrow of love. Ah, look, towardsness. So now we've had two of the norms. We've had the now and we've got the future, the briars. So what have we got here? Weathering, Hagal, getting through this process, getting over, just letting go of all those energies that family put upon you. Needle, from Needleverleer, the magic opportunity to mend and stitch all your wounds. And that involves cleaning them, gutting those old ties to family histories that don't belong to your essence. And you're about to be supported in this by Neptune. Wassail drawing momentum. So, here is the E flat. It's a wind-up flashlight. So we're going to do the E flat. See if I can sing it at the high octave. This is livers, kidneys and spleen. It's a really cleansing note, but as I said, what you need to do when you're looking at this is try and clear, think about energies that, you know, families say about you, like, you know, you're temperamental, or you're just like your mum in that, you know, you don't do this or you do that, or you're just like your gran or your father or your great grandfather. All those energies that people put upon us that are not our truth, but we kind of wear them because they're constantly being thrown into our auric fields. So you're looking to find those and release them, to just acknowledge they're not you. They're someone else's opinion of who they think you should be, because actually that holds you back. And try and find inside the true energy of being fully formed and able to shoot that arrow at your own sacral. Well, where's it gone? Sacral energy. So, here we go. Take the glasses off. Can't see what you're writing. There are beautiful moderators here to help you. I want to just say immediately, there's something very helpful here. There's an energy that's so reaching out to you, Neptune, to assist you with this. That was a real path clearing frequency. I'll have a sip of water. And let's go with it again. to clear these cards. I think I've got to bowl and sing. I don't like doing this. I'm not sure if that's going to do that though. I'm going to have to hold it. The bed's dubbing it out. So there is our lovely little release and find something beautiful in your life. So, I'm not going to stay on too long. We've been on for an hour and I'm concerned that my neighbours through the bamboo wall are going to get a little bit stressed out with me humming. So, we're going to just go into an F sharp for Venus, because she is preparing some loving magic. So F sharp is the higher heart, the place where we nurture, where we send out love to others. I'm glad to hear you're humming along. Oh, the neighbours have returned. So we won't sing the F sharp for the moment. We'll do a little card shuffle on Venus. And I've got no idea what the time is. It's probably my bedtime. So, Venus, what do you want to say? 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 Venus, Venus, what do you want to say? I'm going to put them over there. So we begin with, oh look, see, she's offering a new emotional energy. And that's coming with the Sota de Espadas, the Knave of Swords, a new tune being blown on his flute. And we also have the Ace of Wands. Again, a new passionate melody is being woven for us. I think it's Liffruma. And then it's coming in to King of Wands, this fiery, passionate energy. I mean, look, Ace to King of Wands. That's an incredibly powerful frequency. It's covering all the possibilities of like this fluty air frequency of a kind of new love that's coming in. Fluty, not fruity. And then this frequency of it encompassing the entire range of the minor arcana of wands. So a whole new energy of ideas, a new way of thinking about how you are loved and how you love. It's the key to the heart. It's the key to the heart. So anything with 8 legs is, oh, it's got keys on it, this one. But I always say anything that shows 8 legs is a key code. And I also say octopuses are the master key, but this is a very specific emotional key being opened, and it's bringing a whole new world of perfection with the World card coming into. It is a new frequency. It's a loving new energy. It's something wonderful that's coming through. I imagine it's probably linked to the 1st of January because of that conjunction between Pluto and Venus. But I think also when we get to the point where we launch the deck, the Liffruma deck, there's a really beautiful frequency which we're calling Liffruma, that energy. And Liffruma in Old English means love, heavenly light, the source of creation. It's all these kind of frequencies. And since having this deck and shuffling it, the synchronicities have just been gobsmackingly spectacular. It is introducing the deck, when you see it and when you eventually get to pre-order it and then it will be delivered to you, you will find this wonderful new loving frequency that just keeps coming through. And I'm not trying to sell it to you because I've made it. I can't believe how staggeringly beautiful and synchronistic it has become as a deck. It's different when you work on it, but this is really talking about this wonderful new vast range of emotional passions coming up. And I can only say it must be to do with the Liffruma, because at the moment the synchronicities I'm experiencing are just making me giggle all the time, and everything seems so kind and loving. It's really something beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there because it's nearly an hour and I am absolutely dripping in sweat. That's not print, that's wet. No. Actually, no, it is print. But it is damp. It's very wet as well. So I want to just say how marvellous. We've got 47 people in here and we've got 40 likes. So thank you very much for that. I will be doing some more readings tomorrow. I just have to be honest with you and say the notion of getting out other decks when I've had the privilege of working with the deck we've created has been frightening me a little bit because I didn't know how I could go back to reading these cards, which are lovely cards, but there's something about me and my new deck. Oh yeah, and you can send me some money. Then I don't have to live in a small shroud. I love my little shroud. I've never slept in a mosquito net before. I mean, they don't honestly bite me. Very rarely. But what I love here is the sea is just down there. I'm hoping to go down to the sea and do some readings down there with the sea in the background. But I have to see what the weather's like. Because it can be a bit cloudy, but that's what I want when I do the readings so that I don't get burnt. And I'm not going to sit in my swimming trunks. That's just for me when I'm swimming. So beautiful, beautiful people. I ordered a new pair of swimming trunks today and it's so amazing because it is a beach shop place down here town. They don't stock them, but they make them for you overnight. So I've got a new pair of swimming trunks coming because I've lost all my swimming trunks somehow. I don't know how that happened, but again, it's about that. It's a similar thing about releasing to make room for the new. So I'm getting a new pair of swimming trunks. Not that I've been in the sea naked, although I do quite like that. I bought shorts, swimming shorts. Look, you can't see them. They're nice. They're sky blue and purple. Yeah, I like skinny dipping, Eve. I grew up in a town that had a nudist beach, so I was quite used to not having any clothes on. I have to restrain myself, otherwise YouTube gets upset. I don't know. I've never asked them here. I only arrived yesterday. So we've reached an hour, and that's what I wanted to do. So beautiful people. Tomorrow I'm walking the other way along the beach to the other little towns to see what they've got going for them. And then I'll either do a live reading if the Wi-Fi will reach to the beach. If not, I'll start doing some readings. I've also got to start doing some readings for the launch day with the runes that you won't be able to see until we launch them. We're not quite sure of the date yet. I need to speak with them. Yeah, I love a Speedo. I don't like long shorts. I'm from the 1970s-ish. So I like a proper pair of Speedos to swim in. Also, you don't want your legs with tan lines. So beautiful people, that was just to say hi from the cloud of shroudness. And I'm going to go and get myself a nice big glass of water now. Here's a little bell to end. I have trouble saying goodbye. It's because I'm on my own all the time. So beautiful people, we're so close to seeing those Liffruma cards. Hooray! And I really just want to say thank you all again for helping with the creation of the deck. That doesn't look like that anymore. I can't even show you one card. It's so frustrating. You've seen them before, but they're just a little bit more special when they're printed. So anyway, love to everybody, and I will see you all very, 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 very soon. I'm not putting timestamps. People can come and they can watch it or they can turn it off. I'm not bothered. I got the sea. I got the sea now. I'm happy. I'm back with the sea. Me and Neptune, we were like that today till he kicked me out. He did. I was really enjoying this. I was like, I really should walk into the town though and try and get some coffee beans. And then a great big wave came along and was sod off then. I thought you were talking to me. Oh, thanks, Holly. And thank you, moderators. You're not thanked often enough. But, moderators, at some point, will you email me? Because I want to ask you something. Anyway, beautiful people. I want to do one outside because it's too hot in here and I couldn't do it at night because of the insects. So let's do a daytime. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you all very much. Wassail, beautiful people.